Hello guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Emil and I use planetary support and resistance lines along with Elliott wave to predict potential turning points in the Forex market. Last week I told you that I saw a match between three different instruments, which is US index, euro dollar and dollar yen. And as you can see here, the rest is a history. So let's start with euro dollar. So we've already discussed this level here, even on a 1 minute time frame. So you may watch the previous video to see how euro dollar reacts with Uranus line here. For the last week I don't have signal in terms of planetary lines. According to Elliott wave, we've already completed wave X. The invalidation level should be here, and now on a daily time frame we are going to complete wave Y and B, as you can see here, and after that to go up to finish, to complete wave C. So the lines for the next week, you may pause the video to write them down. Next instrument, cable. On 1 hour time frame, 1 week ago, I told you that I see a confirmation of this downtrend and this engulfing candle here. In terms of planetary lines, I don't have a signal. According to Elliott wave, we've already completed wave X. Invalidation level should be here, and now we are going to complete wave Y. The lines for the next week. The next instrument is dollar Swiss franc. We've already discussed this level here. I said that we had a match between dollar Swiss franc and dollar yen on the same date here. As you can see here, the trend is still up, everything's fine. In terms of planetary lines, I don't have signal. According to Elliott wave, we are going to complete the third wave. We have first, second, third, I think. On a daily time frame, I see this scenario. What are the lines for the next week? The first portion, the last portion. USD Canadian. We've already discussed this level here. The signal is still valid. The stop should be here. In terms of planetary line, I don't have a signal for the last week. According to Elliott wave, we have interaction between the price and Fibonacci level here. Invalidation level should be here, and this signal is still valid. So I expect the price to continue going up, and I see this picture. The lines for the next week. Next instrument, dollar yen. As I already mentioned at the beginning of this video, our signal was here, the stop was here, and now the price should continue going up. in terms of planetary lines, don't have a signal for the last week. According to Elliott wave, let me clarify something. I have three Elliott wave signal providers, and each of them says that the price now should go down, but I don't see a confirmation of this statement. So I prefer to follow my scenario, and on a daily time frame I see something like that. According to Elliott wave, we should go down to complete wave Y, but I don't think that it will happen. Maybe it's possible if the price managed to break this level here, this top, and after that to continue going down. But for now I prefer to follow this scenario, to go up. The lines for the next week, the first portion, the last portion. Next instrument, US oil. Very cool instrument. We've already discussed these levels here, even on a daily time frame. I told you that 1 year ago, something like that, we had a signal here, then at the end of last year, here, here, here. Let me show you. Okay, the price managed to break this Saturn's line. According to Elliott wave, we have a trend line here, and for now everything's fine. I would ignore this planetary line here for a while. So on daily time frame, in terms of Elliott wave, each of my providers, no, two of my providers said that the price should go down to complete wave C here. But one of my providers says that maybe this wave B is not completed. So we may see some move to wave B here to these levels, and after that to go down. But for now I prefer to follow exactly this scenario, to go up, 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 and on a weekly time frame I see something like that. If it happens, it will be a disaster for a global economy. Okay, what are the lines for the next week? First portion, second portion, the last portion. Okay, and the last instrument, but for me is the most important instrument. The signal was here almost 2 weeks ago, Friday, on the 8th of March, as you can see here. I suppose that the price may interact somehow with Saturn's line. It may happen, and of course in terms of planetary lines, but I don't like it if it happens. I mean, if the price managed to break the Saturn line and to go down. So I prefer to watch for this level here. If the price go down, to see what the reaction will be with Saturn. On a 4-hour time frame, my buy signal is here, and still think that the price should go up to complete wave C, weekly time frame, I see this scenario. We have wave B, a wave A, now wave B. I think after that should go down to complete wave C. What are the lines for the next week? Okay guys, I think it's enough for today. Let the profit be with you and see you next week. Bye bye.